The customer is number one in any business. You want to make sure your customers are taken care of. It's more about service and attention and communication with your customers. It's not just about money. You want to make sure you're taking care of all their needs, their questions. You want to make sure you're giving them accurate information, timely information. And one of the things I like about my position is that I like dealing with a lot of different people.
Here at Anchor Audio, we use awareness all the time to, just be proactive and know the kind of issues that our customers might end up having, and not just customers, but other coworkers, and really be able to be proactive with resolving those issues. It's important to be aware of when you yourself might need help, and be able to ask for help, and really to know that you've got that team behind you to back you up when you need that help.
At Anchor, I believe being a reliable and responsible employee is one of the most important aspects that you can have. From my experience, when the team members are able to communicate effectively, our productivity flourishes.
Hola, soy Mario Granados, estoy a cargo del Departamento de Ingeniería aquí en Anchor Audio y me tocó hablar el día de hoy acerca de uno de los valores de CARES. Lo que me tocó hablar es la responsabilidad. The responsible start when you take a task. So when I grew up, they always tell me that if you give your word on doing something, you have to stick to that one and finish it no matter what. So translated that to work, same thing, if you find the definition on the dictionary, it's an obligation, but I don't feel like it's an obligation. It's something that you have to do it, and helping others to, is caring about other people, like my co-workers or my employees that they report to me. If I'm gonna be responsible with them, is making sure that they're gonna be successful. If they're successful, I'm gonna be successful. If I'm successful, the company will be successful. So Anchor Audio seguirá manteniendo su responsabilidad a través de los diferentes departamentos y asegurándose que cada quien lleve su responsabilidad. Gracias.
So the E in our core value stands for enthusiasm and initiative. What is initiative? To me, it's stepping up without being asked. It could be as simple as picking up a piece of trash in the parking lot or identifying a new procedure that can improve a workflow or department. Enthusiasm and initiative are contagious, and it's been exciting to see so many of you here stepping up, which has really helped promote Anchor's core values.
We can make sure that we stay enthusiastic with every single customer that comes through, whether they're a dealer or an end user, by showing them that we can go above and beyond on every single call. Whether that be a customer across the country that needs a new screw for their back panel, or whether that's a customer who needs a battery replacement on something brand new that they just ordered. Here at Tech Support, we make sure that we can take care of every customer, no matter the issue, large or small.
Well, good morning, everyone. I know it's early morning during the Teams meeting here, and I'm here to talk to you about Anchor Audio and some of our core values. And one that is on my list today is working well with others. It really makes our work more fun and more meaningful every day. I mean, if we all can take some steps to work together, make a little effort here and there, I think it just makes our work more enjoyable. And in the end, to me in sales, I think customers notice that. So people that were on the phone or even through emails will get that, hey, there's a good dynamic here, people are working well together. And the fundamental to me is it's about communication. So, to work well with others, we've got to communicate, we've got to talk to each other, help each other out, get on the same page. And communication can be really tough, right? We can be really busy, we're not ready. When Caitlin talked to me about this, again, I thought about some of these things, and there's a famous writer that wrote a business book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's Stephen Covey, some of you might have heard of this, and one that stuck with me and resonated was the fact that, basically seek first to understand, and that's the first step, right? And then you can be understood. So if you take a little bit of time to understand where people are coming from, they'll then be, able to really listen to you. So sometimes you've got to, again, first listen and then be ready to communicate and work with others. So got a little exercise here. I know it's still morning, but some of you have had your coffee. See these numbers here, 2, 4, and 6. How can I draw someone's face with these numbers? So a little exercise here. I'll give you the answer. That's a 6, that's a 4, and the 2. There's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. So I'm going to do the reverse here. I'm going to do a weird number here, backwards, right? And then the 2. So if this is you and this is me, if I'm trying to talk and, to have you listen to me versus then you're talking and then me listening to you at the same time, it's not going to really work. So what I'm suggesting and what we're talking about here and what I try to do in sales is, work with other folks, try to first listen to them, right? Get on the same page. Sometimes you don't always have to say something. You could just wave your hand and say hello. Find out how they're doing, how are the kids, things like that, how's family? And then before you just go right into, hey, I've got an order, we got to do this and that. So take the time first to connect, take the time to really listen to them first. And I think these are little things that I try to do. I'm not an expert at it, but little by little, if you, first again, seek to understand, seek to connect with folks, and it makes it a little easier to work with others. So again, if you ever need anything on this stuff, please feel free to touch base with me. I'm always available. My door's always open. Cheers.